When I was in Argentina, my friend and I went to Iguazu Falls, which
Yeah,
is a.
yeah.
Have you been there?
No,
You know what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
I
Yeah, it's
do.
a
Yeah,
beautiful, huge
yeah.
waterfall.
Oh, yeah.
And there are these two Argentinian, and most of the area around it is indigenous. It's not developed. And there are these two Argentinian people who lived at the hostel, and maybe they owned it, and they were maybe in their late 20s, and they operated the hostel, and they made pizza and talked with the people who came by, and I felt and I felt at peace about them because they this was their life,
Yeah.
and it's being in America where there's so much to achieve and progress in, and all these dreams and ambitions and everything that we have, which is in our minds very strongly, which I think is good in a lot of ways. It can be very stressful, and of course, I can't see inside the heads of these Argentinian people, but they may have discontentments that I don't know
Well,
about.
they
But
almost,
it was
in a
beautiful.
way, they almost certainly do. One of the disappointing things for me about island life was that there's no intellectual discussions about anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's how are your chickens today?
Mm-hmm.
You know, how are your tomatoes growing? Are you getting good olives from your trees?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's that level, but when there's no exposure to anything that is outside an island, there is no comprehension about other events of the world
Mm-hmm.
which are going on. And we, you know, we're well educated. We can't be blind to that. We can't be blind. Every single day that goes by, we are covered by all kinds of stuff that's going on.
Information, yeah.
Today, a Russian rocket failed to reach orbit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, two astronauts lucky to get out with their lives. Okay, there's a Saudi Arabian guy who was probably murdered in Istanbul, you know, yesterday. And what does that mean in terms of our relationship with so-called partner? On and on and on. And that's just information that's coming to us all the time.
And then even if we don't actively think about it, we will be thinking about it.
Yeah, we
It
will.
does it once piece of information's in your head, there it is.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. So the thing is, at times there is an internal demand to go back to a sort of a primitive way of living.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very hard to do that for all that long.
Mm-hmm. Is that what you found when you were out there on the island?
I did. You did find it because
So you wouldn't want to live there.
you wouldn't want to live there all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and also you start missing things. You start, hey, I'd like to go to a movie. There are no movies. I'd like to buy a new book. Well, where do I buy a new book?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about an age when you couldn't even. There was no Amazon. I mean,
Right.
you can't. Today you can order up anything and get it delivered to the front door.
Right.
But in those days, you are missing things, and you're missing people.
Mm-hmm.
You're missing the friends you have around you.
Yeah.